This is an old Melmac bowl. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty. Now check this stuff out. And you don't need much. Oh, 4 drops. Probably too much. Could use a drop of water. Now, if you're using this and you have, because this is, this has been on there for a few years. But if you're using your Natura and you're finding it's tough stain like this, what you do is you just leave it sit. And then leave it sit for whatever, a couple of minutes, an hour, whatever. And come back, and you'll be really, really surprised. This stuff, you don't need much. You see that? That's 4 drops. If I was to put a few drops, 1 drop, 2 drops of water on this selection toothbrush, this is brand new actually. When I found out, China and selection and all that, I actually went and found my old toothbrush, and it was a Maxwell, or a Maxwell. Basically the best toothbrush you can buy. Thank God I didn't throw it in the garbage, because I'd be out running looking for another one. So, yeah, they make all the surgical gloves and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I gave that up for this piece of crap. So, if you can imagine. Oops. Yeah, I just need a drop of water. I should have grabbed some. But, 2 hands and no tripod. And you can see the inside is pretty bad. This stuff was from when I was a kid. Like, not this exact stuff, but yeah, Melmac. But they have the melamine now. I don't know anything about it. Melamine. I'm only familiar with the old Melmac. So I don't even know, it doesn't say where it was made or anything, but at the bottom, around in the circle, it has, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know if it's Chinese or Arabic or that kind of a thing. So, yeah, I don't know, but I'm going to, have a little look on the internet. And if it's, I've had this bowl for probably 7 years. But if I find out it's out of here. These are, Melmac is made in Canada. Or at least that I know of. This definitely is. Any like this are Canadian. So we'll just give it a few more drops. And I'm going to, well, what choice do I have? I have to leave it at that. But, yeah, I wish I would have. And another tip, too, I don't like using heavy, abrasive, cleaners and stuff that are harmful on our water supply and just on the environment itself. But in very limited things, I will use the oven cleaner, because I could put a few drops on. Like if this is too stubborn for my, and this is concentrated too. So, but this stuff is totally friendly. This is earth friendly. This is earth care, this stuff. It's the stuff you want to get. I bought a bottle of it. It was $3.99, I think, or something. I mean, way cheap for. Even if it was more than that, I would still pay the extra $1 or $2 just to give back to the environment what we have been taking out of it. So, yeah, I've been known to put a few dabs of oven cleaner on things that are hard to get off, because, you know, it works that well. Well, of course it does. It's full of chemicals, abrasive, harsh chemicals. And, you know, it goes down the water supply. And I have heard stuff and seen stuff on the internet about where New York, they'll open their tap up and they get a glass of water and there's all this yuck stuff in it, and you can see it clear as day, floating in their water glass. I mean, you know, and that is caused from disrespecting the water supply, pouring all this crap down the drain and everything. And especially pills. Never put your pills down there. You can take them to your pharmacist and they dispose of them properly. So, I mean, you know, anything other than what's supposed to be in the water and, you know, dish soap and stuff, anything that's biodegradable that is not harmful, I use it anyways, and so many other people do that too. Look at all the foamy stuff. That was just another, what was it, 4 drops or something? But this stuff that I'm getting off here, this has been on there for years. Like, these things are from the 60s for sure. Definitely 70s, but they're 60s. They had all kinds of colors in these things. Really, they used to have color back then. I see a lot of black these days. But when I was growing up, it was a very colorful world. But, you know, this just needs a bit more effort. And you know what? I wouldn't even need the oven cleaner. Since I started using this, guys, I haven't used anything else. This. And I have had a couple of stubborn ones, especially the stove I'm cleaning up. And, yeah, you just leave it sit. And, it works from there. So, and this stuff you can get at Home Hardware. Now, for anybody out of the country, and really, you know, I'm sure you can order it in. Yeah, it's, stuff is dynamite. So, yeah, see? Now, if I do the rest of the bowl, this bowl would basically come back to brand new. But, you know, then it depends how many people, because some people, you know, they really get their spoon or their fork and they're just getting it, so they scratch, you know, it scratches, and dishes as well, you know, ceramic, anything, it'll scratch it because it's metal on this stuff, or whatever stuff. So, yeah. Very, very impressive stuff. It's got a nice, mild smell. It's not over, you know. I swear by this stuff. I am so glad I found it. Before this, I was using, you know, Vim, all that harsh stuff. And, of course, you know, down it goes the water. So, yeah. I highly recommend it. It's made, what's it say, with Australian tea tree oil. They have, like I said before in my other clip, these guys have wide variety of deck stains, pet stuff, household stuff, all kinds of stuff. Natura. Yeah, I'm really impressed with that. So, yeah, this is definitely 60s. Yeah, and this will totally come clean. Oh, that's a way lot. Yes, you only need, like this is a lot I put in. You don't need this much at all. Wish I had 3 hands sometimes. Well, we'll do what we can. This is compliments of the 1970s. The old green, they came in colors too. Yellow and everything had color. Even the fridges and stoves, they came in yellow, brown, green. Everything was color. Very much color. Which I was used to. Well, that's what I'm used to, is color. But yeah, all I see, look out the window, something's black. Everybody's wearing black. Black? To me, that's a very depressing color. But I don't wear black. For other people, it looks nice and stuff, but I don't like black. So you can see, this, you know what I mean? That's been on there for years. You can do this with anything you have that is like this. Especially for, well, to some, to me it's not, but this is a collector item to some. All this old Melmac. Yeah, but I don't, no. So look at that, eh? Yeah, I swear by this Natura. I don't have my glasses on, but I know it says Made in Canada somewhere on there. When I lived out in British Columbia, I went up and down that Fort Street in Victoria. That you wouldn't find me anywhere but Fort Street. And I learned from them. I learned so much about collectibles and, you know, and as a vary of a price and stuff like that. So, I totally learned. And I had 3 recycling businesses. 2 were out there and 1 was here. No, 2 were here. 1 was out there. I worked with the WIN Society, the Women in Need. So I worked with them. I'd take all their overflow and stuff, and I'd get it recycled. I'd give a lot of it away, because, you know. So yeah, I learned major. So, but I don't see the things as money. I just I appreciate their see, like this is a cookie jar. They would have had I don't have the ring for this one, but I know there was a ring. And you know, cookie jar, they come in all different kinds of designs, you know, things, pairs, whatever. So, but for somebody that was a collector, they would want to buy this, just so they can see it. There it is. But yeah, I hold no money value on this stuff. But I know what's old, I know what's, you know what I mean? What's worth a lot and what's worth not a lot. So yeah, folks, there it is. And here's what did it. So if you come across, you know what I mean? Clean them up with this Natura. You don't have to use scouring pads and all that stuff. Get rid of it. And when I use my real toothbrush, I'm going to put this one in the garbage, and I'll use my Canadian one. So there we have it. The only word I can make out is Melmac, and I don't have my glasses, but I know. So it came pretty clean, eh? Now I'm going to research this. I mentioned the other day, melamine. I'm not familiar with this melamine at all. So, like I said, if it's from China or any of those places, it's out of here. It is so out of here. Yeah, I can't make out that. I don't know, it's Chinese or something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I will be checking it out. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. That's all you need.